How's it going, guys? Cody, guys, back again, dropping another video. Right, guys, you see from the title of this video, this vlog is going to be an update on the TV appearance for this coming weekend. Now, spoke to the researcher this afternoon. He told me he'd spoken to Frenchie. I then came off the phone. I had a missed call from Frenchie and a voicemail. Frenchie's told me that they're not going to use him in this debate because they want people from the local area. They don't have the budget to get him a hotel and travel, which is ridiculous. This is the BBC we're talking about. And that they're going to save his number on file. And if anything comes up what Frenchie's got experience of down in London, because that's where he now lives, then they'll keep his number on file and stuff like that. So I'm gutted that Frenchie's not taking part because he would have taken the programme to the next level. Then the researcher rang me back and said, are you still willing to take part? I said, I'm 50-50. But he said, look, we'll get you a car from your home address to the studio, and from the studio back to your home address. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it. Right now, I'm not on the panel, guys, right, which I'm not really asked about, to be honest. I don't want to be sat on the front row. Right, so the front row, the panel, is apparently it's going to consist of a former police officer that now tries to steer youth away from crime and stuff like that, which is great work. There's a lady whose son tragically died at the hands of knife crime. God bless her son, may rest in peace. There's a former prisoner who thinks that prison works, and that if the police and the courts hand down tougher sentences to those caught in possession of firearms and knives, that will deter others from picking up firearms and knives. I don't think that. I'm the total opposite. And I think that prison doesn't work, in my opinion. It germinates the problem. The longer you're in prison, the more criminal connections you make and stuff like that. So I'm going to take part, but I'm going to be on the second row. But I'm going to be a contributor, which means Nicky Campbell, who's the presenter. You might remember him, guys. He used to be the host of the Wheel of Fortune. He's going to come to me and ask me a question, and then I'm going to give my input. So that's that. I'm quite happy that I'm on the second row as opposed to the front row. Now the programme, guys, it's on this Sunday on BBC One. It's called The Big Question. Right now, the programme is a 1 hour programme, starts at 10 o'clock in the morning, finishes at 11 o'clock. It consists of two segments, right? The first segment, or the second segment, depending on how they do it, will be on a certain subject that I've probably got no experience of and I haven't got a clue about. The second subject will be on should the courts hand down tougher sentences to those caught carrying firearms and knives, right? And would that then deter others from picking up firearms and knives? With fewer police on the streets, guys, you have to let me know what your thoughts are. Put your comments in the comment section below. I don't personally think it will. I think that I don't think prison works neither. But like I say, I'm there. I'm there to like give my side of the argument and stuff, which I obviously will do. If you guys want to tune in, Sunday, BBC One, 10 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock in the morning. For those that don't watch it because you might be rough and go over in bed or whatever, what I will do, I will do a further video once I've done the TV appearance. I'll put a vlog in the description below, and then you guys can watch it on BBC iPlayer or something like that. So this Sunday, BBC One, The Big Question, Nicky Campbell, 10 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock. I'm going to be there, guys, second row. You can't miss me with this fucking beard. Right, so that's that, guys. I'm interested to take part in it. It's a real life debate, real life topic and stuff. It's not normally something I get asked to do. I normally do interviews with radio and like news on like prison issues, crime, gun crime, knife crime, policing levels and stuff like that. I'm not an expert, guys, about anything. I'm an expert in my own life. Being arrested for firearms, I've alleged to have been involved with the use of knives and machetes and stuff like that in some of my previous arrests. Which were no further action and stuff. There's videos further down my timeline where I'm being arrested by the armed police and stuff like that. I've had several run-ins with the armed police and stuff over the years. But like I say, I'm now out of crime. I project myself in a different light. I speak differently. And I think differently as well, which is a great thing. When it comes to lawless Britain, guys, and the feral use and the community police stations closing down, frontline policing and stuff like that, and youth services have been cut and everything. We need to go past prison and all that, we need to nip the source. We need to nip the bud in the source, right? Which starts young with education, skills, and training. There's a program in America, guys. I don't know if you guys ever watched this, right? Called Scared Straight. Right now, what they do, they put these little scally teenage kids, yeah. They take them into jail, right? Put them in prison jumpsuits, right? Make them interact with the prisoners and stuff, and the prisoners are kicking off with them, grabbing them, saying you hit your mama, and then grabbing them and all that stuff, right? And I wonder if that would work here. I'm interested to know what you guys think and stuff. Would it scare these kids straight? I'm interested to know. If you go on YouTube and just type in Scared Straight and stuff, America, prisons, blah, 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 you'll see it come up. You see some of these kids are shitting themselves, man. Some of them don't give a shit and are giving it the big one and stuff, Billy Big Balls and everything. But then Billy Big Balls would fuck off when all them screws are not there, and it's just the inmates and stuff like that. So yeah, it's all a bit crazy, guys, but like I say, we're born into abject poverty. We don't have the same chances as everybody else and stuff. We're disenfranchised, and by being in prison, the longer you're in prison and then you get released, by being brutalized in prison, honestly, in my opinion, it makes you dehumanized, demoralized, desensitized, and even more disenfranchised than when you entered the system. Prisons are turning out monsters because prison doesn't work, and by brutalizing prisoners, do you think that that's conducive to rehabilitating that individual? Absolutely not. It's stupid for people to think this. But like I say, what do I know? People don't listen to people like me. But on Sunday, I'm having my say, right? And because I don't know when to shut up and I talk too much, my question will probably, I'll carry on talking, and Nikki Campbell will have to shut me up because I'll go on a rant. Simple as that. The system's broken, guys. The criminal justice system's broken. The country's fucked. There's not the government are taking school dinners of children, which might be the only hot meal they get of the day. People are struggling to make ends meet and stuff like that. People are more and more resorting to crime and stuff like that. There's not enough money for anything, but we've got bombing missions for Syria, and then also the MPs can give themselves like a £14,000 a year, like pay increase and stuff like that. Country's fucked, guys. Run by the rich, for the rich. But then we're classed as criminals when we cut corners and we do what we've got to do to survive, to make money and stuff. Right, guys, I'm going to leave this video here, one of my shorter videos and stuff. Let me know if you're going to be watching on Sunday. Remember, Sunday, 10 a.m. Till 11 a.m., presented by Nikki Campbell, BBC, The Big Question. If you want to look at the format of the programme, guys, just go onto YouTube and type in BBC, The Question, or The Big Question, and see what comes up. And you can see the format and stuff and how it runs and stuff. So I'm not going to be on the panel, I'm in the second row, which is fine by me. Let me know if you're going to be watching, what your thoughts are on the things that I've stated during this video, and what you think about Frenchie not be taking part. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Speak to you all soon. Cody out.